What broad implications does Iceman Ötzi have for science and scientists?
The Neolithic Iceman Ötzi has broad implications because it's a person taken out of real life, not in a burial situation, so we exactly know how daily life actually looked like 5,300 years ago.
What do we already know about the Iceman? What has yet to be discovered?
We already know quite a lot. There are still some details which we can explore. We have now better technology than in the last 10, 20 years, so we can analyze better him from a radiological perspective, for example, his unique cause of death, or also from a molecular perspective, for example, the kind of bacteria, the kind of disease he was suffering from.
How can the discipline of medicine benefit from Ötzi?
The discipline of medicine benefits because we learn a lot about the evolution of disease, about the longer time span. We have some disease which were present 5,300 years ago. So we have bacteria, like for example Helicobacter pylori, which was analyzed recently. So we know exactly how they changed through time, and having this time span helps us to better target modern disease as well.
What do you think is particularly important in the research on Ötzi?
From my perspective, I think it's particularly important to have a respectful treatment of the body, that we actually do on one hand science, which actually is for the benefit of mankind. On the other hand, we have an individual body. We have to take care of this body. We shouldn't sample too much because we may actually destroy eventually the body. So it's sort of a balance, and we have to treat him like we would nowadays treat a patient.
What about Ötzi do you personally find fascinating?
Personally, I really think it's fascinating to have this snapshot. You know, we have really a person taking out of real life, and we see the whole environment, the whole equipment he had with him. But we also have the medical, the biological perspective. So it's quite a unique finding.
When did you first hear of Ötzi, and what was your reaction then?
I still remember when I was younger that I actually opened the mailbox, took out the newspaper, and saw on the last page of the newspaper this small announcement that a glacier body, people were not fully aware of the implications at this moment, was found, and I immediately thought that could be an important finding. But I was obviously not aware that 20 years later I'm going to be involved into the research on him.
Okay, thank you.